Hello, North Alabama. Welcome to your News Channel 4, where you can explore the most up to date information in your local community. This is Ashley Bedingfield coming to you from out in the field today. I have stumbled across the most amazing pedagogy that I have ever heard of, you guys. It's actually not something new to the culture, but it's new to me and it may be new to you guys, so I wanted to let you know about it. There's a phenomenal new approach to teaching the students, and it's amazing. I've been researching this for a couple months now, documenting and interviewing the experts, and I've put together some information for you, and I hope you enjoy it, and I want you to let me know what you think on my Facebook page after this segment. So let's take a look.
I have stumbled across the most awesome teaching method ever. Any child from age 5 to 18 will reap the benefits of the awesome educational experience called place-based learning. We will speak with our co-workers about the various aspects of this way of education for our students. I hope you will join me. I assure you that the topic of discussion will be of value to you. Thank you.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Tell me why you like to be outside of the classroom in the beautiful outdoors. Let me get a little survey here of the beautiful outdoors. We're at Hayes Nature Preserve today. Why do you love being outside?
Because you can explore about pine cones being on pine trees.
Okay.
And you can learn about snakes.
Okay.
Snakes eat mouse lemurs.
Mouse lemurs, okay. And show me, you're learning some math over here, I heard, because you're making some shapes. Look, what were some of these shapes you're making out of these sticks?
We're making a triangle and some squares and rectangles. Hey, stop, I want to make one. Let me make it. I'm
Good
going to make
job.
a shape.
That's like a trapezoid right there almost. So you guys love being outside, learning?
Yeah, it's like my favorite thing because you're like outside and you can learn new things.
Yes, ma'am.
With place-based education, what we do is start with learning from where we are. So we go outside and we climb up our hills and we dig in the cinders and we learn. We start learning based on the landscape that we are living in.
Hey, Nico, what's up, man? I'm actually just hanging outside in the garden outside Aiden Bowman here. Man, it is crazy how many places outside of the school that kids can come and learn. This is the kind of stuff that I want to incorporate into my teaching.
Really? Well, like, what benefit does it bring to the students by taking them outside of the classroom?
When students come outside of the classroom, for one, they can relate classroom content outside. It actively engages them in their learning, and then it becomes more meaningful to them. And when the content becomes meaningful to the students, it creates action confidence.
The main way to understand the differences is that in place-based learning from an Aboriginal perspective, what we're really talking about is understanding that education is rooted in culture, in values, in relationship, and in historical realities. This understanding is really based in a greater epistemology of Aboriginal ways of knowing, which suggests that knowledge cannot be separated from place or time.
It's important to teach our children about their surroundings
because they need to be aware of where they are. You introduce them to the plants, you introduce them to the trees, you introduce them to Shamana Hassan, Mother Earth. And we need to teach them about the 4 directions, the 4 sacred mountains, the 4 elements of life. And we need to teach this to our children.
Hello. Yes, I am Dr. Hector Aguilaro from Denver, Colorado, and I want to talk to you about from a research study in Denver, Colorado. Research has shown that students participating in place-based education often show more enthusiasm for learning because it is more relevant to their daily life, their home, and communities. Students often can exhibit higher scores on standardized measures of academic achievement, reading, writing, math, science, social studies, and GPA. Improved behavior in class, greater pride and ownership in their accomplishments, increase in self-esteem, conflict resolution, and even in problem solving. Higher level thinking skills is also an exhibited study proven. The biggest challenge for this pedagogy is cost. However, we are working with the community to often funding through partnership activities and much needed donations. And but I appreciate you allowing me to contribute.
Hello, what did you find today in nature, Nakomi?
I found in nature today pine needles and a pine cone.
Kent, what kind of tree did you think that came from?
A pine tree.
What kind of tree?
A pine tree.
Is that what that one is? Wow.
Yes.
That's a big tree. Do you guys love learning in nature?
Yes, that's one of my favorite classrooms. Mine too.
As you can see, place-based learning increases academic performance, there are higher education rates, greater rapport between students and teachers, more students are motivated, and there is lower absenteeism.
Yes, thank you for taking the time to interview me. I was just so proud of our students. One thing we know is that kids' writing is much more interesting, complex, and detailed if they've had a rich experience. I mean, you know, the current first grade has about a third of the kids who didn't have kindergarten here, and in general, it's just breathtaking, the difference in the academic achievement of these students here. So we're real proud of these babies. Thank you, Ashley. So yes, like this is amazing, and there are so many benefits. Like it creates habits of mind. Like it causes the students to be creative, imaginative, and innovating. For the teachers, they are doing the integration aspect. The communication is wonderful. The leadership is phenomenal, and it causes critical thinking. So, you know, this is fabulous. I'm glad to be a part of this documentary and been able to learn about this new pedagogy. Thanks. Back to you.
As with any new teaching pedagogy, there's going to be obstacles. Building a strong place-based learning program in your school and community does take time, persistence, and a dose of creativity. But before you just say you can't do it, listen to the voice of experience. Veteran teachers have identified the most common obstacles to success, and they've suggested ways to tackle each one of these. So I'm going to place this on our Facebook page, and you guys can take a look at the different obstacles as well as the solutions. The biggest one seems to be that the schools, the left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing. And it's not clear what the admin and the teachers have in mind as far as educational standards. But like I said, the veterans have figured out solutions to all of these. So take a look at these at the end of my video and be sure and post to the status update what you guys think about this new pedagogy. Thank you.
I can see it now. Like, this is amazing. Why isn't this used more often? I don't understand. Like, I gotta talk to somebody.